女に寄生する害虫が命が惜しければさっさと消え失せろ。
Looks like we are back to more isekai anime, but this time I'm taking a little fun tour to more rare isekai anime that we don't get enough from. Classroom isekai is a very interesting take on an entire class or even some classmates getting sent to another world, and this video here is going to recommend and rank you some anime under this topic. Why don't we start with an epic isekai anime back in the good old days? Problem children are coming from another world. This anime features one of the most badass anime protagonists I've ever got to witness in that time. He wears headphones, doesn't really care, does what he wants, and one-shots gods in a single blow. It's just pure awesomeness. Essentially, the anime follows 3 high schoolers with supernatural powers who get invited to another world and land in a place called Little Garden. And from there, new adventure in this world begins. The wrong way to use healing magic. It's got nothing to do with Radio of Healer, honestly. Don't let this name mix you up. This anime is genuinely really good. 3 classmates, 1 average guy, and 2 members of the student council. They got sent to another world to become heroes, and it turns out the unpopular guy gets the rare healing magic ability, though he doesn't seem to be using it the right way. Now, under immense training and stressful training with his new mentor, she forces him to challenge himself with nearly impossible tasks, though with the use of healing magic, nothing is impossible. The most overpowered broken protagonist in all of anime, most likely. I never thought a puny high schooler would be this powerful in my entire life. Yogiri was born with a powerful ability that can kill anything if he desires that person's death. It will happen. Now getting Isekai'd into the world with his classmates, he is incredibly underestimated as a weakling, which backfires heavily on anyone who wants to hurt him or his close friends. And yeah, he is simply unbeatable. Summoned to another world again. Basically, as the title sounds, the protagonist is overpowered as he has been to another world before as a hero and saved it. But since disaster has now reappeared, it's back to saving the world once again. This anime features a harem of girls fighting over the guy, and best of all, none of his classmates even realize that he is the overpowered hero, slipping under their radar and living the otherworld life he had always wanted. Now, aside from the average animation or quality that this anime provides to the fanbase, watching Fruits of Evolution isn't that bad to say the least. Seichi is the protagonist. He's a fat loser who was bullied in school, but upon the entire class getting summoned to the world to train as heroes, Seichi was lost in a forest but finds a very rare Fruit of Evolution to where he transforms into a more powerful being. A few mobs defeated, and he's already super strong and also handsome looking. Extremely generic, but that's Isekai for you, I guess. Arifureta, from commonplace to the world's strongest. One of the best isekai despite having bad CGI. It perfectly redeemed itself by its amazing story and also characters combined, making this anime really worth your time to watch. Poor Nagumo was betrayed by a classmate as he was pushed off a bridge to get sent to the lower dungeon levels where he does everything he has to survive. Eating a monster powered him up to the fullest. New badass look, powerful arsenal of weapons, and also a vampire lolly by his side so he can smooch her whenever he wants. An entire class getting summoned into the world, either as a creature or some sort of a human. The protagonist is bullied because she is nerdy looking for a girl, and now she has transformed into a spider creature after getting summoned into the world with her entire class. She's more of a weak mob, but thanks to her ability of leveling up so fast and gathering new skills from enemies that she's beaten, she is able to become more powerful in no time. But man, do I miss this isekai. It's actually super enjoyable to watch. Grimgar is probably the most realistic take on an isekai anime where humans are weaklings while monsters of all sorts are powerful. A group of high schoolers were summoned to another world, in Fantasy World, and must find a way back home. They must work together, come up with strategies, and defeat enemies through teamwork, as going in solo is, well, a death sentence. Witness intense moments in one of the best isekai anime to ever come out.
銃弾飛び交う紛争地帯を駆け抜ける英雄
High school prodigies have it easy even in another world. A group of talented, famous school prodigies who died in a plane crash and were sent to another world to assist a community using their special talent to pay back the hospitality. 7 main characters who each, they each have unique personalities, cool, quirky gimmicks or talents up their sleeves as you watch a slice of life adventure series of these characters finding their way back home. It's not that bad, but honestly, it's not the best either.
勝手に召喚されて勝手に勇者にされて勝手にもういいですかカス空見苦しいやつだよいい加減にして
Now for my final recommendation on the list, Failure Frame. And even though this anime really hasn't aired yet, it's more of like, hey, it's a heads up. This cool looking anime is arriving very soon. Probably the closest thing you will ever get to Arifureta, the protagonist Mimori and his classroom were summoned into the world by the goddess to become heroes while everyone got epic looking skills. Mimori was given E-rank abilities which made him look completely useless, and now the goddess got rid of him by sending him to lower dungeon levels where no one will surely survive. Yet his abilities are so abnormal, no enemy stands a chance against epic status effects. It's time to get revenge on that goddess who did him dirty. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end. As always, subscribe if you did enjoy and let me know down below which classroom isekai you personally like the most. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all in the next one.